Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. McInerney wins the first ruck contest. Yo intercepts the hand pass. Great anticipation. Through the centre square he goes. Andrews saves the day. What can they generate? McKenna got to the right position and hung on. They're moving the footy well here. Seeking to maintain possession. Berry. McCluggage. He's copped some of his own medicine. They've put themselves under pressure. The defenders will be nervous. Butler appreciates that delivery. Looking to hit up the short option. Andrews leads his opponent. Solid tackle. Thought his way through it. And that's a letdown. Searching kick. Yo has got him behind them and can run into an open goal.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one. The first goal didn't take long. O'Brien punches it out of the ruck. Langdon, he's been accosted. Called for a push. Forward they go again. Leicester had the... Can he hit a target? McGovern wins it back. Great mark. Another... has got off the chain.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Needs a good kick. It looks a good kick. Is it there? Indeed it is.
He was always confident he was going to kick that. What a talent he is.
They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. O'Brien with a deft tap. Langdon. McCluggage runs onto it. Ashcroft throws it on the boot. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. Penetrating ball. Starcevic takes an excellent grab. They've got a problem now. Can he be the fire starter? Neal has worked hard to present. He will surely make this count.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor wrote.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Langdon almost threw it out. He's suddenly a popular man. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
What's he got on offer? DeGoey works hard to present. They're on point so far. McStay, too big, too strong, too good. Pendlebury has a vice-like grip.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. McInerney wins the hit out. Side bottom. Langdon. Pendlebury. Under pressure. Poor hands there. Wilmot delivers to centre half forward. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. He's made a bright start. Side bottom. In the centre square. Langdon. He'll work all day. Pendlebury. Danaher. What can he do with it? McLean. Feeling the heat. He ran into a brick wall. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Clever kick. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Probing ball. Cameron gets back and should be able to see off the danger. That's a trip. Easy decision for the umpire. Dawson just shoveled it out. Yo, he goes with a banana and he's kicked it beautifully.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. McLean with a deft tap. That has to hurt. Does well under pressure. Ashcroft marks it centre half forward. McInerney, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result. So the margin back to 2 straight kicks. McInerney showing his skills. Turns it over in the middle. Can they catch them out on the turnover? The kick was misdirected. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Andrews spoils. Madden Wilmot, McInerney, not a lot of space to work with. McLean, Switkowski getting involved. That's great footy.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Well, some danger signs already. This is looking like it could become one-sided.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. The two big men do battle. Ashcroft, Hipwood, strong grab. They need a mark. Zerk Thatcher tries to spike it out of the danger zone. McCarthy absorbs the pressure. Who was he aiming for? Fletcher knew the tackle was coming. Onto the non-preferred.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Good ruck work. Berry lays it off. Langdon desperate to win it back. He's put the foot down. He's made a hot start to this match. Switkowski farms it out. Dawson navigated the traffic. Might be time for one more score here. He can hurt them again, and he does.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
So a timely goal late in the piece. The big men fly. Dunkley gets his kick despite the heat. Fletcher, he's taken a beauty.
Kicking at his first.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They'll need to clamp down on him. They'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Time to check in with Gary.
It's a 4-kick game, which isn't a match-winning lead at this stage, but it actually feels like the difference between the sides was even greater than that in the first quarter. The inside 50 discrepancy is significant. If that doesn't turn around, this game could almost be settled by half-time.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Football goal! Can they follow that goal up with another? O'Brien got his palm to it. Couldn't burst through. McInerney, that's a dreadful hand pass. Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
That's a shame to block the copybook.
Zorko to bring it back in. McCluggage can keep it moving. Chance gone begging. You can't question his commitment. He'll be annoyed by that. Terrific forward pressure. McKenna, he's besieged. Gives away a free and the moment passes. Doherty, within range, can make them pay.
He'll expect to convert this.
Struck it well. No problems there. It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. O'Brien showing his skills. McStay on a lead. Can he find a teammate? Van Rooyen marks. That's hard to stop.
To finish off the good work.
Leans back and drills it. We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. The big men fly. Side bottom. Quick kick towards centre half forward. He's hit up the lead. Crosses the paint. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Good ruck work. Dishes it off. McInerney got to get it on quickly. Well played. Searching kick. Lohman is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he finish it off?
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home. They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. O'Brien looking for territory. Langdon. That's a strong mark.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Great to see him pull out the torp. It's a decent effort, but it will only register a minor score.
I'm not sure it's time to start filling your boots just yet.
Leicester brings it back in. The kick is precise. Risk-free footy at the moment. Manages to find a teammate. Can he? It's a good option, and this looks promising. Wilmot takes a beauty. McInerney kicks to space. Wilmot only knows one way. De Goey picks off the pass. Normally delivers. O'Brien, dangerous to leave on his own. Doesn't often waste it. Butler has got off the chain. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Cameron, Payne, throws it on the boot. The kick is a poor one.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
Going on their merry way here, this could be over by half-time.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Fletcher, their pass cut off. They've put themselves under pressure. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Good ruck work. Big tackle laid. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Wilmot leads his opponent. That's well played. Looking to hit up the short option. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Is anyone home? Unable to get it inside 50. He's generally a good kick. McKenna has a vice-like grip. Fletcher, Zorko uses the body well. They're moving the footy quickly. It's off hands. Fletcher showing real strength. O'Brien, Hawkins under pressure. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Gets the kick away. De Goey just had to get it out. Hipwood didn't need to be asked twice. He's been busy so far. Dawson gets there first. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
They're not getting many good looks at it, so you can understand them wanting to have a ping when they get a chance.
They've got time to put the kettle on. Fletcher went bang. Can he hit a target? Honours the lead. Clever kick. Ashcroft, that's a big play. Golden opportunity here.
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
Ashcroft rams it home.
I'll have to tighten up on him. He doesn't need much space to make you pay.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. Ashcroft, McCluggage, McKenna, hacking it forward. McGovern showing why he's such a good defender. Who will stand under that? Taking out some frustration, possibly. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. What's happening down there, Gary?
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Fletcher, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does. That first goal, so important. McInerney wins the tap. McLean runs onto it. Side bottom. This is promising. Lines them up, makes good contact and puts it through.
That never looked like missing. It was a textbook finish.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. McInerney, the winner there. Berry, that's unusual. Delightfully done. Cameron, one step ahead. Ineffective kick. They've got them on the overlap. Starcevic, he just dropped it. McStay doing the grunt work. He's good in these situations. It's going close. He's found the woodwork.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Back into play. Ashcroft pushes into space and receives the footy. Danaher cuts it off.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. McCluggage, Cameron. He's been accosted. The umpire says he had no prior. McInerney has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. McCluggage. Fletcher will keep coming. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Just needs an accurate kick now.
He'd kick this more often than not.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
I just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Looking for a quick transition. Yo has found some space. Little one to half-back. Doherty works hard to present. It's a poor kick. O'Brien, all on his own. They're irrepressible at the moment. They're moving the footy well here. They can smell victory. Sinclair, that's good work rate. Amos, what's he got on offer? Feeds it out. Yo, he's copped some of his own medicine. Hawkins, he ran into a brick wall. Terrific tackle. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Ashcroft, a good kick here and they'll be in business. It's been that kind of day for them. You can see their confidence growing. Butler, working hard and presenting well. He's been quiet. Berry, he's everywhere at the moment. Hipwood, great body work. Looking to peg one back. McLean, couldn't reel it in. Ashcroft, almost threw it out. Lohman gets his second. 2 goals each for the quarter. Punch clear. I felt that one from here. McCluggage, he's been a shining light. Ashcroft, Berry, leading from the front. McInerney, it's hard to defend ball movement like this. Can he be the fire starter? Rayner has it within range.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers. The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. The big men fly. Ashcroft, feeling the heat, thought his way through it. Fletcher, hunting the footy. They are tackling machines today. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. They've given it up. Sweeping handball. Leicester with the steal. Weddle wins it back. Great mark. He might have thought about the corridor. Fletcher is dangerous when he has space. They cannot keep him quiet. Sinclair in the right spot at the right time. That's careless. McCluggage. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Thumped away. Wilkie dealt with the pressure. McGovern. Probing ball. Danaher can go back and shoot at goal.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. This one looked over at one point, but it's right back in the balance. McInerney punches it out of the ruck. Couldn't get a disposal. They need a mark. Rayner gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away. That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. Good ruck work. Berry, McCluggage. He's under close attention. Fletcher. They are hunting. Cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Duda is there in defence. His field kicking is normally first rate. Berry can keep it moving. He's been industrious. Good work rate. They'll contest in the centre square. Ashcroft. We'll turn for home with this match firmly in the balance. A cracking final quarter coming up. Time to check in with Gary.
What's that saying about suckers and even breaks? They've let them right back into this match, and now they're in a dogfight that they didn't need to be in. This game should have been put to bed by now. What happens next is anyone's guess.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Side bottom. Intercepts the hand pass. Bontempelli. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Wilmot. They could almost have raffled it. Good vision there. McCluggage can run with the footy. Kicking for his first. Rushed over and they can reset.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
He's off. That one might come straight back. Van Rooyen. Gary Ablett Sr. Eat your heart out. They'll sweep this ball forward. Couldn't burst through. He's wrapped up. He's run into trouble. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Cops some unwanted attention. Hawkins takes them on. Leans back and drills it. They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. McLean punches it out of the ruck. Ashcroft kicks inside the forward 50. Good disciplined defence. Archie gathers on the half volley. Weddle intercepts. Delivers a long ball. Wilmot read it well. I've liked his game today. Turned over on centre wing. Searching kick. They've opened them up here. Can he hit a target? The kick's astray and out of bounds.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
This isn't over yet. A lucky bounce here or a bad mistake there could turn this into a grandstand finish.
Berry, he's set upon. The clock is the enemy now. Leicester, not wanting to bomb to a contest. The kick is precise. Normally delivers. Hipwood, that one was always his. That's a bit of a waste. Stripped of the footy. Run down, great chase. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Goes long. Archie has charged into space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Not his finest moment. He hasn't been himself today. Dawson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Have they weathered the storm? Doesn't often waste it. McLean. Through the centre square he goes. They're moving the footy quickly. Danaher. Hawkins. Heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play. It's a handy buffer they've established. McInerney punches it out of the ruck. Ashcroft, McCluggage. That's a give up. Side bottom. Heads for home. That was never missing.
It wasn't long ago, this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
Although they weren't concerned before, they should be now. McInerney. He's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Berry, desperate to win it back. It's a hot footy. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. The kick is a poor one. They found the magic formula. Switkowski outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. He's had little impact so far. Leicester didn't need to be asked twice. Berry is calm in a crisis. Throws it on the boot. O'Brien takes an excellent grab. Can he find a teammate? Sinclair pushes into space and receives the footy. They've got a problem now. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal. We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. O'Brien wins it down. Side bottom. McInerney sends them inside 50 again. Leicester onto the non-preferred. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. He's generally a good kick. DeGoey, dangerous to leave on his own. They can smell victory. Side bottom, all alone in the centre square. That's great footy.
To put the icing on the cake.
Sinclair, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying. They're streaming towards the exits now. McInerney. They won't blame him. Fletcher. Madden. Good handball. McKenna. He heads for home with a long bomb. It's there.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
It's blown out a bit. They'll be disappointed not to at least be closer on the scoreboard. McInerney palms it down. Fletcher has brought his own ball. Looking to extend this margin. Hawkins read it well and claims the mark.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done. The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Good ruck work. Side bottom. Looking for two in a row. Andrews runs onto it. Not a lot of positives today. Poor footy there. You can see their confidence growing. Madden clears the area. Fletcher, that's symptomatic of their day. Doherty. Sinclair, clever handball. De Goey. Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
You might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Not many tip this result. The big men fly. Berry. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. O'Brien wins it out of the centre. Crouch. Was that a throw? Great anticipation. That's a give up. Through the centre square he goes. Van Rooyen. Butler. Desperate defence. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. The two big men do battle. Crouch at close quarters. They've put themselves under pressure. It's a deep kick. Good disciplined defence. Big tackle laid. Can he hit a target? Crouch. That didn't travel far enough. His field kicking is normally first rate. Honours the lead. He's got an option in the centre square. Jones uses the body well. Got a little time here. Fogarty works hard to present. Well-weighted kick. Hinge. Picking their way through. Pendlebury gets back and should repel. That might attract a pack. Hinge with a big fist. It's a tough game. He's made a bright start. Yo gets there first. Butler. Dawson runs onto it. Hinge. Rankin on a lead. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Manages to find a teammate. Gives it everything. Walker is so strong one-on-one.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it. One goal straight plays, no score. O'Brien showing his skills. Sloan, Yo, affects the turnover. Pendlebury, O'Brien. They've worked it well. Bontempelli, they're running up the stat sheet. Hawkins couldn't get an effective disposal. Amos, quick snap, and that's a goal.
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
So a goal each. O'Brien looking for territory. Yo, Bontempelli, Pendlebury in the right spot. Langdon, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result. So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The two big men do battle. Yo, Keane gets to it first. Scrounges a kick. He's hit up the lead. Millerer. The defenders will be nervous. Thilthorpe. Great hands there. Bombs it in. Crouch is hard to beat one-on-one.
He can level it up here with a good kick.
They get full value for a deep entry. Good match so far. McLean with the tap. Yo, the midfield battle's so important. They've given it back. Can he find a teammate? Saligo tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Dangerous place to lose it. Worrell, terrific forward pressure. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Van Rooyen getting involved.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Taking no risks with the kick in. He had one job and he made a meal of it.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. So a timely goal late in the piece. McLean palms it down. Yo, he's lost it. Side bottom, rolling the sleeves up. Bontempelli, Danaher. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more. It's a handy buffer they've established. The two big men do battle. Dawson, is anyone home? Thilthorpe, great body work. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Walker finds himself unattended.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Great tackling technique there. McLean got his palm to it. Side bottom. Big ball to be won here. Smith saves the day. He's generally a good kick. Yo chops it off. Van Rooyen met solidly. It's a free for push in the back.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Van Rooyen, what a game he's having. He can make it even better, and he does. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. McLean got his palm to it. Yo, can he force his way through? He's under close attention, looking to hit up the short option. Millerer, they cannot keep him quiet. Rankin outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. That's wasteful. Normally delivers. Doherty, all on his own. He's been quiet. McStay, dangerous to leave on his own. You can see their confidence growing. Rankin has brought his own ball. He's everywhere at the moment. Philthorpe, harassed into an error. Doherty accepted the invitation. He's been busy so far. Philthorpe made that kick look good. They need a mark. Dawson takes a beauty. He will surely make this count.
This should not be a problem.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
So the margin back to 2 straight kicks. O'Brien slaps it out. Crouch, he's wrapped up. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. O'Brien wins the tap. Yo. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. No way through there, and they'll reset. O'Brien slaps it out. Pendlebury lays it off. Langdon turned over. Hinge doesn't often waste it. Doherty with the intercept mark. Keeps it low. They've opened them up here. Kicks to space. Alarm bells are ringing. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Lace out. Great footy.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
While they weren't concerned before, they should be now. O'Brien with a deft tap. Squeezes the kick. Yo. He just keeps racking up disposals. Switkowski. Van Rooyen takes the hand pass. Quick snap, and that's a goal. It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. O'Brien with a deft tap. Crouch under pressure. Doherty intercepts. This is promising. He'll work all day. Bontempelli needs a good decision. He'd like that one again. Second effort needed. Dawson, that's careless. Bad error there. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Philthorpe working hard and presenting well. They're moving the footy quickly. Murphy doing what he does best. Doherty, Langdon under pressure. O'Brien, a bit of a panicked handball. Keane desperate to win it back. McGovern cuts them off yet again. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Weddle gives it everything. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
There are already a few players sucking in the deep breaths. There's nothing like match play to show you where you're at physically. The match hasn't reached any great standards, but the players are attacking the contest in a manner befitting greater stakes. It'll be interesting to see who runs it out better.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, That's a bit of a waste. Crunching tackle. This is fraught with danger. Ineffective kick. Danaher gathers. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. O'Brien wins the hit out. Langdon. Keane in the centre square. Does well under pressure. Honours the lead. Good handball. Murphy gets his kick despite the heat. Keys. Strong grab.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Keys. He's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better. They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. O'Brien has got on top. Langdon banging to full forward. Michelini is there to save the day. Well-weighted kick. Sloan on a lead. Another goal and they'll believe. Leaves it behind. Bontempelli, slick hands. Dawson, looks good. He's steered it through. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. O'Brien has probably got the points at this stage. Bontempelli just had to get it out. Sinclair, Switkowski dealt with the pressure. Pendlebury only knows one way. Saligo with the steal. That's a strong mark. Searching kick. O'Brien wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? I've liked his game today. Degoe uses the body well. They can smell victory. Danaher can just about finish it himself. Just has to hit a target. Van Rooyen has found some space.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Smith brings it back in. Crouch has found some space. Can he find a teammate? That's an impressive mark. Probing ball. Laird on centre wingers marked. Into the middle with the kick. Bontempelli couldn't reel it in. Crouch kicks inside the forward 50. They've got the fumbles today. Neil Bullen, Walker, Fogarty. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal. 2 goals each for the quarter. O'Brien looking for territory. Yo leading from the front. Quality delivery by foot. That's not going to work. Dawson. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that? The 2 big men do battle. Sloan read it well. He's hit up the lead. Looking to get it down there quickly. Crouch can run into an open goal.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He split the middle. They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Langdon, he's lost possession. Amos is a beacon in that forward line.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
O'Brien has had his measure today. No point trying to claim the mark. Closed him down. There are only 2 ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
3 quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. What's happening down there, Gary?
You suspect they're playing for pride, but if they get the first couple, you never know. They've been outclassed so far, no doubt about that. But I can think of plenty of examples when a side's got up and won on the strength of one exceptional quarter. It'll take something special, though.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Critical contest coming up. O'Brien ensures there's no second chance. Not a lot of positives today. That's an uncharacteristic mistake.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Swoops and kicks a goal. The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Sloan can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Gets the kick away. Hinge with another spoil. Switkowski. It's a tough game. Feeling the heat. That one was not open to interpretation.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Sloan intercepts the hand pass. Doesn't often waste it. Looking for some quick ball movement. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Hamill takes an excellent grab. Can he hit a target? Dawson says thank you very much. They found the magic formula. Keane tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Hamill, good tackle. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. O'Brien has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Fogarty, great hands there. Can he be the fire starter? Smith has charged into space. Conservative kick. This is good ball movement. Takes the logical option. Crouch. Throws it on the boot. Murphy had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Going for territory. No one can mark. He's suddenly a popular man. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. They cannot keep him quiet. Laird squeezes the kick. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Good ruck work. Dawson. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Desperate defence. Jones runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. That goal hinted at what might have been. O'Brien wins it. Sloan read it best. They could be vulnerable here. Normally delivers. Weddle. He's taken a beauty. Out wide with the kick. Hinge. Spoils. Sinclair. Kicks to space. O'Brien. To no one in particular. Dawson displaying great endeavour. Clean pickup. Had some assistance. To Goey. It's banana time, and he does it easily.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
They're streaming towards the exits now. O'Brien, he's worth his weight in goal. What a game he's having. Michelini is calm in a crisis. Hinge, foot race on. Who can get there first? Scholl onto the non-preferred. Pendlebury accepted the invitation to put an exclamation mark on a dominant win. Thumped away. Van Rooyen. Taking no risks with the kick in. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.